Hello po at isang magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay September 16, 2022, Biyernes at 100 days na lang, Pasko na. Mabuhay po kayo at welcome po sa The Stock Market today. Ang ating news ay tungkol po sa Sangley Airport development. At bago lahat, ako po si Benji Chodoro, isang retired bank officer. At nag-invest po ako sa Philippine stock market since 2007. At araw-araw ko pong binabalita ang pinaka-latest at pinaka-aktibong stocks sa Philippine market. At kung gusto niyo po ng content, iniimbitahan ko po kayo mag-subscribe. Kung meron po yung stocks na gusto niyo pa-review, paki-comment lang po sa comment box at aking pa-prioritize. Hindi po ako financial advisor. Ang mga sinasabi ko po dito ay hindi po financial advice. At get well soon to Mari. We're praying for your quick recovery, and Tito Sam, we're also praying for you. Huwag kayong alis dahil babahagi ko sa inyo ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, September 16, 2022, dito lamang sa The Stock Market today. Okay, ang ating headlines nandito po sa BDO-SEC, Remittances rise 2.3% year-on-year in July. Philippine Investment Grade Rating affirmed by Moody's. Ito po yung Baa2 rating, or stable rating. Multinational consortium bags 11 billion Sangley Airport deal. Ito po yung ating main news, And FIRB says IT BPOs should register with BOI to keep work from home option. Yan. FIRB means Fiscal Incentives Review Board. CAMPI expects higher car prices as the peso weakens. So, ang news po natin ay meron po sa PhilStar at sa Business World, but I'll be reading the summary from BDO Securities. Multinational consortium bags 11 billion Sangley deal. The Cavite government has awarded the $11 billion contract to develop and modernize the Sangley International Airport to SPIA Development Consortium, which is composed of Philippine firms Cavitex Holdings, House of Investments Inc. of the Yuchenko Group of Companies, and Macro Asia Corporation, and foreign firms Samsung C&T Corporation, Munich Airport International GmbH, and OVE Aru Partners Hong Kong Limited. So consortium pala ito, The project includes the construction of a 4-kilometer connector road with provisions for rail connectivity, as well as fully integrated logistics and aviation support facilities, the consortium said. The SPIA development will have two phases. Phase 1 includes the first of 4 runways expected to be operational by 2028, and Phase 2, an expansion that will result to a 2-runway system with airport facilities that can handle at least 75 million passengers each year. So, tignan po natin mamaya si Mac, I think this is part of the Lushutan group that has interest or part of the joint venture. So, before we go to the market, the PSE, meron po ditong galing po kay Jerome Arcilla, MONDE. Sir, okay, doon po natin si MONDE. Dr. Tagulol, saan kaya ininvest ni SSS yung winidraw niyang galing Philex? Actually, Doc, hindi ko po alam. Your guess is as good as mine. So dito po, meron pong news, SSS seen benefiting from revitalized mining. But this is August 7 pa po, no? Ngayon, I saw this article here, SSS unloads 70 million PHILX shares amid post-SRO hangover. So mamaya po tignan po natin si PHILX, I think bumaba po ito eh. So 20.47 million of PHILX shares. Pero kung saan po niya in-invest, your guess is as good as mine. Yun lamang po. And then, Maki Uzo says, planning to reinvest my dividends for LTG bukas, kaya ipapa-request ko po ang LTG. Po, sir, kararating lang kasi kaninang hapon. Ano kaya ang, what's kararating lang kasi kaninang hapon? Okay, anyway, so sama po natin si LTG. Okay, so let's now go to the exchange. The index ended down again at 26.9 and maliit lang, 0.41% down, pero hindi naman siya flat. So nasa 6548.77, still moving sideways based dito sa ating mga indicators. Yung ating market activity, 112 companies declined, 68 ang umabante at 46 ang hindi nagbago. Ang all-share index ay bumaba rin ng 0.64%. Ang ating sectoral indices ay mixed, no? Mas marami pong bumaba. Ang financials, industrials, mining at properties ay bumaba, samantalang ang holding companies at services ay umakyat. So, tignan po natin ang i-review nating stocks. That will be PHILX, LTG, MONDE, and then let's do BDO, FILRT. FILRT gained 7.72. Intel, yan, the positive side, no? Okay, so let's start with PHILX mining. Pisan na po natin kay PHILX. Naku, bearish po si PHILX. Akala ko mag-hold itong support dito. Actually, previous support po ito na naging resistance. Yan po, 311 na po, no? And, but I wouldn't plot the support first dahil masyado pang malapit doon, no? sa range or masyadong malayo, no? So, kung titingnan po natin ay bearish po si PHILX at approaching, it's oversold, 28.92. So, it's probably because of the SSS selling 70 million, ano? Magkano yan? 70 million worth of PHILX shares. So, ang PHILX lang is 287. Yung kanyang SRO is 315 eh, no? So, yung higher resistance, nandito po sa area to, 360. Pero, wag muna nating lagyan ng support level si PHILX. Although meron po yan, malayo nga lang yung titingnan natin. No? So, yan po si PHILX, bearish po siya, oversold siya ngayon. And then, si MONDE, ay, naku, talagang bearish si MONDE. So, is it market sentiment? Probably market sentiment, ano? So, kung titingnan po natin, support ay nandito po sa area to. Nag-oversold na po siya, no? Kasi yung RSI po niya nasa 24. So, since yesterday, it was oversold. Ngayon po ay mas lalo pang bumaba. At bearish po ang dating ni MONDE, sunod-sunod na red candlesticks since September 9, ano? Wala namang ibang news dito eh. So yan po ang pinaka-support level at ang pinaka-nearest resistance nakikita ko po dito eh sa 1441. Yan po si MONDE, no? Yan, 1386 po siya. Yung higher resistance nandito na po sa 1641. Yan, o 1643. So, pababa po ang kanyang movement at tingnan po natin, no? Hopefully, meron pong mag-stop po siya sa support at muli po siyang umakyat at oversold na po yung RSI. Pagkatapos ay si BDO. Si BDO ay bumaba. So, magandang bumili, no? Maganda siyang bumili ngayon. Pero, ang kanyang support actually nasa baba pa eh. Nandito siya. So, 112. So, hopefully ay mag-hold na po dito kasi yung nearest, actually the upper support ay nandito po sa 122 or 123 pero bumaba na po siya from there. And ito po yung next support level sa 112. Bearish po si BTO dahil ang kanyang RSI below the midpoint at 42.21. And then, next we have FILRT. Tapos na ba natin ng LTG? LTG muna. I think we skipped. Okay. So, LTG ay sideways lang po. Although, meron po ako nakikitang gap down dito na yan natin, ha? Kapalan po natin to. Yan. Yan po yung gap down niya, no? And that will have to be filled sooner or later. Pero, mukhang nagko-consolidate lang po siya, no? Support level nandito sa 852. So, hopefully, magpatuloy pa siya sa consolidation dito. At ang pinakamalapit na resistance, nakikita ko po dito sa area to. Yan. Sa 898 or almost 9 pesos. Ang pinaka-resistance niya. Support as 852. Pero nasa halos midpoint lang po, nasa 52, moving sideways po si LTG. And LTG is one of the stocks which give good dividends. So LTG, ang target price po niya, based sa BDO Securities, nasa 12 pesos or a 35% more or less upside. And then, tapos na tayo sa FILRT. FILRT tayo. Wow, ano nangyari dito kay FILRT? Mukhang nabuhay siya, oh. Although walang walang volume. So, ano kaya to? Bakit kaya nagkakaganito si FILRT? Wala naman ako makitang ibang news eh. So, kung lalagyan po natin ng, kasi meron siyang upward, may wedge siya upward na natin. Ito yung horizontal, may upward wedge siya, no? So, ito ngayon nag-form ng support, yung 653, no? Yung dating resistance na ngayon ay support. So, mukhang nag-bullish na po itong si FILRT dahil nilagpasan niya lahat ng mga moving averages natin. Pati yung 100 days ay lumagpas pa po siya. Nasa 772. So, I don't know what's happening here. Mukhang may good news siya or just market sentiment. I really don't know. Pero upward po ang movement ni FILRT with RSI at 66.47. Finally, we have TEL. TEL nag-bounce back to eh. Yan, another stock. Pero ito, meron siyang volume, ha? Meron siyang volume. And it is the highest since August 23, meaning breakout po ito. And hopefully, masustain po yung breakout ni TEL, ano? May special news ba siya? Wala naman eh. Amendments sa bylaws. Tingnan natin to. Amendments, the board exercising its own power and authority duly delegated with the stockholders of the company to amend the bylaws authorized and approved by amendments. Okay, the bylaws took effect. Dinelegate sa board yung approval ng kanilang amendment ng bylaws. So, yun lang naman. But it's not, it won't affect the news here. Anyway, ang lower support level ay nandito po sa 1612. while the higher resistance level, I can see it dito sa area to. Yan, sa 1793. And it appears to be nagbago na po yung trend, ano? Instead of being bearish, naging bullish na po with this upward trend on the stock. So, yung RSI po niya ay 56, no? Above the midpoint, meaning bullish po or nag-bullish na po siya from a bearish standpoint na 42 yesterday. Okay, so yan po ang ating report sa stock market. Ika-16 ng Setyembre at 100 days na lang po Pasko na. Ito po si Benji Chadoro nagpapaalala. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik at hanggang sa muli. Happy weekend. Stay safe. God bless and bye for now.